All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. And this time we're going to be tackling Laughing Hearts. This Nollywood film can be a wild ride.
Yeah.
And we're going to be taking a look at this character, Uma, who I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to. You know, she's got this tough exterior, but you can see she's vulnerable underneath it all. Meeting a job, you know, turning to a friend for help.
Right.
But what's interesting is this friend, Osai, he's a successful guy.
Yep.
And it really sets up this interesting dynamic between them that I kind of want to unpack.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's made even more complex, I think, by the fact that Uma ends up working for Osa as his house manager. So, you know, we see that tough exterior, like you said, right off the bat, and that opening scene with the street fight.
Oh, yeah.
But then she goes to him for this job, and you get to see that vulnerability.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder what she's been through.
Yeah.
You know, what's led her to build up those walls. Like, haven't we all felt that way sometimes, needing to put on a brave face even when we're struggling?
Exactly. And the fact that she's going to be living and working in the same place as Osa, you know, a man she obviously has a history with, it just adds this whole other layer of complexity to it all. And then on top of all of that, Osa's got this girlfriend who's already giving Uma the side eye.
Oh.
And they haven't even unpacked their bags yet.
Oh, man. The drama is just waiting to explode.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't just a job. It's like a pressure cooker of emotions just waiting to boil over.
Yeah.
Do you think Osa's intentions are really just to help Uma out, or could there be something more going on?
That's a good question. I mean, on the surface, it seems like he genuinely cares about his friend, but this is Nollywood, you know?
Right.
There are always layers, so who knows? There might be some hidden motives lurking beneath the surface that we haven't seen yet. But regardless, this whole situation is going to force Uma to really confront some things about herself.
And that's what makes this movie more than just your typical romantic comedy. You know, it's about Uma's growth. Like, how is she going to navigate this whole complicated dynamic with Osa, this man from her past, while also dealing with a potentially hostile girlfriend? Is her tough exterior going to help her in this situation, or is she going to need to learn to let her guard down a little bit?
Yeah, it's a classic setup for a character-driven drama for sure. And the fact that it's Nollywood just adds this really unique flavor to it. I think I'm really interested to see how they handle these power dynamics in the film, you know, both between Uma and Osa as her employer and between the two women kind of competing for his attention.
Oh, for sure. It sounds like the kind of movie that's going to stay with you after you've seen it.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about how much of ourselves we hide from the world and how much our past relationships shape the masks we wear. You know?
Absolutely. And how those masks affect our current relationships. That's something I'll be thinking about long after the credits roll.
Well, I know what I'm watching tonight. Laughing Hearts sounds like a must-see. And for all of you listening out there, we want to know what you think about navigating these tricky power dynamics in your own friendships and relationships. Let's keep the conversation going.
Until next time,
Happy watching.
see you next time.